Greetings. Peace be with you. So, yesterday I made a video saying that anything that you will achieve in your life is the result of your confidence, right? The more you keep your commitments to yourself, the more your confidence increases, the less you commit to yourself, right? Actually, commitment I define as when you actually take action on it. So it's more like you say you're going to do something and then you don't, and then that is a deposit from the confidence account, which holds so many of us back from creating progress in our lives. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you the most important character trait to develop as a man. Okay. Without this, there is no chance of you creating the life that you love. Without this, there is zero possibility of you becoming the man that you are capable of, right? To self actualize, to become who you are capable of being. That is the primal desire of our heart. That is what we came here for, to express who we are capable of being, to actualize our potential, to see it, to experience it. But the number one trait, right, that is your courage. Now, this is very interesting because yesterday I said confidence is the most important thing, right? And that is the most important account that we all have, our confidence account. Do we have the ability to obey our own commands, right? If you just got yourself to do what you already knew you were supposed to, then your life would be very different than the one you are experiencing right now. And the reason for this is because confidence is a result, right? Confidence is not a requirement for you to create a life that you love. It is the result of you keeping commitments to yourself, okay? And when you keep commitments to yourself, when you practice, when you optimize, when you improve, when you grow, that is when you become competent, right? Our trust in ourselves, right? Confidere, it means with intense trust in Latin. It's con and fidere, it's with trust in yourself. That is the result of your competence, right? And that, of course, comes with your investing in yourself and your own personal growth. And it's very interesting because a lot of people invest or quote unquote spend, quote unquote waste their money on entertainment, on escapism, on partying, on different things that don't necessarily elevate their lives. But when it comes to actually investing in their own personal growth and improvement, in their own development, in themselves, the money is not really being allocated towards. Or you can talk about how much you care about actualizing and creating a life that you love, but until your deeds don't demonstrate that, it is very difficult for you to actually experience that, right? Your thoughts are definitely a prerequisite, but until those thoughts aren't transmuted into action, into behavior, into habits, then it's very difficult to actually create that result, right? It just becomes mental masturbation, you know what I'm saying, right? So competence comes when you actually believe, or confidence is not about belief, competence is about your skill level, right? If you do not currently have the income that you want, it is because your skill set is not yet capable of providing enough value to the marketplace that reflects your bank account, right? Maybe your ambitions right now are bigger than your bank account. The question to be asking is, what skills can I go and create value with in the marketplace so that I can help people solve their problems and receive in like kind. Now, competence, of course, you have to learn high income skills, right? Skills that you are able to generate at least $10,000 per month with. That is the definition of Dan Locke, right? He is a creator here on YouTube as well. He talks about high income skills, like the ability to generate $10,000 per month, no matter the economy, no matter the country. Like, you have this skill, whether it's copywriting, whether it's email marketing, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it is anything else that you can go and deliver on. Like, if I have an agency and I'm going to charge a business owner $1,000, then I am required to actually deliver 10 times that amount, right? And if you can go ahead and provide someone with 10 times the value that you're asking for them in return, then that is when you create a scalable business. And of course, there's so many different aspects to that, but it really comes through competence, right? Do you have the ability to go and enroll people in that vision, enroll people in your product and service? Do you have the ability to deliver on that product or service? Because that's what creates a sustainable business over the long term as well, right? These are just thoughts that I'm marinating in my own mind as I consider and reflect on what I speak of right now. But competence is actually a result as well. And it comes back to the same thing we're talking about, which is courage, right? Which is to feel the fear and do it anyway, to take action despite the fear. When you overcome the fear, right? Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the overcoming of it, like Nelson Mandela once said. And that's really the root, right? Courage, right, comes from the root of heart, right? The ancient Stoics talked about the cardinal virtues, right? Temperance. They talked about justice. They talked about integrity, right? They talked about self-mastery, right? Those are actually not the cardinal virtues, but their heart of optimizing, the heart of all these virtues was courage, right? Was fortitude. And that is actually the Latin root of courage, comes from the same word for heart as well. So that's really what it comes down to. Tap into your heart to do what you fear, to move in the direction of which you are uncomfortable, because your greatness exists outside of your comfort zone. So the heart of optimizing your life, of actualizing your potential, is your own ability to act in the face of your fears, to move in the face of your discomfort, so that you can go and demonstrate to the universe that you are choosing growth over comfort, that you are choosing abundance over scarcity, you are choosing the unknown over the known, right? The known is everything that you are already aware of, but the unknown is where your limitless potential actually exists. And if you are someone who is serious and committed and willing to actually go through a proven roadmap, which I'm going to give you, but you're going to have to walk through it every single day. You're going to have to demonstrate the ability to show up for yourself every single day. Then I want to invite you to the 30 days of monk mode challenge. Okay, you can open up a new tab in your browser window, go to monkmodechallenge.com, in which we're going to come together as a community to follow through with daily missions, so that we can get the clarity in our lives, so that we can develop the discipline to follow through on that clarity consistently over the long term, and truly transform at the level of our identity, right? Changing who you are by constructing the character trait of courage within your being is how you will step forward in the face of discomfort, in the face of uncertainty, in the face of something you've never done before. But when you invest in yourself, you are actually making the investment in the most important asset that you will ever own. And those are the words of Warren Buffett at the end of the day. Okay, I will leave a link out in the description as well, or you can open up a new tab, go to monkmodechallenge.com. But whether you decide to invest in this or not, know that you have it in you to move in the face of fear and rise towards your unlimited potential. Okay, now with that being said, I'm going to leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator, and I'll catch you in the next one. Much love to you. Take care.